So, on tonight's stream, I decided to try out the Challenger decks. Beans. They're not out yet, but the deck list are, so I was able to build them on Arena. So, we'll be able to see how good these decks play. Naturally, there's already been some posts out there about what you can do to make these decks better. But if you're new to Magic, um, these decks are fairly decent to the point where $30 gets you into being able to go out and play and learn the game. And if you do grab a challenger deck or you want to build your own deck, however you want, usually these are good starts. And then you can kind of go up from there. But I guess the biggest thing too, like if you're going out and you're playing FNM or you're playing with your friends or just a game night anywhere at a game store, I found when I first started getting into Friday Night Magic and stuff like that, like my group was really good, so I think they were super nice. I know that Marta had a little bit more difficulties being a woman, with some people, but the the big thing is to just keep at it. It's an awesome game. I'm really glad they came out with these decks to help people get in there and get playing and be able to be somewhat competitive. So they're based off of decks that are in the metagame. So you have mono white, United Assault, mono red, Lightning Aggro, green black, Deadly Discovery, and you have Arcane Tempo, which is blue red, which is essentially like Izzet Drakes. Black green is just your what's that? Oh yeah. So let's start playing some of these decks. Here in 1 second. All right, we'll start out with Arcane Tempo, and then we'll kind of work our way through. We'll go ahead and play them in ranked to see how competitive they can be. I went ahead and built the sideboards this suit, but we'll just do best of one so we can just get through these decks here tonight and just try out their main boards. And if anyone's watching and they like the video, make sure to follow. And if you have any questions or you want to see more deck techs about how to make these decks a little better, naturally the lands is a no-brainer. We're going to be running the decks 100% as they are to be released April 12th. So we'll go ahead and keep. And the good thing about this video is it's going to kind of show you how to with tap lands, the big trick is to really learn how to play your mana. And if you can get really good with tap lands, you can usually get pretty good with multicolor decks, because like 3-color decks is all about what you play and how you play your mana, what comes in tapped, and such like that. So, all right. So we are going to now play. We're going to shock this while he's tapped down, and then we'll just go ahead and put a Sulfur Falls out tapped. All right, he's going to have plenty of those. So anyone who's just jumping on, we're trying out the 2019 Challenger decks. And we drew our Phoenix, which is nice. They threw one of these Phoenixes in, so that's a card played in Modern, Standard, all over. So pretty good card to have in a Challenger deck. I really don't know what to do. I guess we're going to hold on to our Lava Coil, and we'll just pass for now. Alright, so we'll opt. You don't really do anything. We don't need the mountain at this time. Let's see if we can get him to tap some stuff down. It was a fairly good draw. Okay, he's going to spell pierce it. I was really planning on trying to jam out this Phoenix. It gets counter, but it doesn't get exiled, and we can always get it back, so we're going to do that. We'll get it in the graveyard, we'll get our spells. Ooh, single pay. Man, I was figuring a hard counter, but I did not think that thing was getting exiled. Okay, we're just gonna main op here. We don't need that. And another opt. We'll do one more. He knows we're digging, so he's gonna negate it. Okay. He may have a dive down or a spell pierce. We can make him run it out, but we're saving this for. Even though we have 4 of them in the deck, but we're really saving this for Tempest de Jin. He's got 4 here, so 3 instants or sorceries in the graveyard, so his cost is lowered. Alright, so let's go ahead and cast this. Alright, so he has countered that, and then let's just kill a creature while we can. Petromandor, of course. Okay, another coil. I guess we'll just keep it down. I mean, we're kind of where. Okay, there's his dive downs out of the way at least. I mean, to really save us here, we need to almost get a. Not a chart the course. Niv Mizzet would be good. Okay. We'll try to run his hand out. We're almost positive this gets countered here. Alright, we drew our dive down. And another Electromancer. Okay. Finally got his obsession. We definitely want this to hit the board. I guess we will go ahead and dive down. We already had him down to where he wasn't getting much card action. We need to keep it down. Okay, Lava Coil. So we will try to just get rid of this. We've been through a lot of our junk. We should be able to draw into something good here. We need a Drake. I mean, we need something to start competing here. Alright, he's out. That's good. I don't think it matters too much if we lose him, I guess. My concern would have been that he could have flashed in Trickster, but if anyone's joining or anything right now, we're testing out the 2019 Challenger decks in Mythic Ranked. And a land. Yeah. But I'll hold the flyer back this turn. He is really important for us to keep him as a blocker. I'm not trying to be a little punk about Trickster coming in, but I don't want to lose it. Alright, that's good for us. Now we're good because we can kill something. And they released the Challenger decks. You can go to magicwizards.com and see that their Challenger deck lists are there. And then I'll show them again here a few times throughout the night. We will attack and draw. All hands, okay. So we should be pretty good to have this game. Another land. Okay, Trickster's in. And there's no sense, right? He has lost his abilities. I don't see the need to kill him. So. Alright, so let's pop over to that deck. Decks. So we just played Arcane Temple, which is a 2019 Challenger deck, which comes out April 12th. And you can pick these decks up for $29.99 is what their MSRP. I know there's places that do sell them cheaper. But the deck overall seems pretty good. I mean, it did well. We won against Mono Blue. So it just has 2 dive downs, 4 ops, 4 shocks, 1 blink of an eye, 4 chart a course, 4 radical idea, 4 lava coil, 4 electromancers, 1 beacon bolt, 2 murmuring mystic, which is super good in this deck. They're only giving us 1 phoenix, but it's crazy good that they are. Crackling Drake, and then the conjecture. So this will be a good card in the deck as well, even though it's a little pricey. And then it gives us 2 Mizzets in the deck too, which is great. And the sideboard is essentially just more removal, counters for control. In case you're going against aggressive decks, you got Fiery Canade, another Beacon Bolt, another Conjecture, and Entrancing Melody, which I'm glad they gave us that too, because that card, honestly, is very impressive. I've put it in a few decks, and I'm very happy with that. So we're going to go ahead and